And Easter Bunny.
Hey everybody, we are here for a new episode of RLG Cast doing things when we're doing stuff. We are talking about the Superman trailer today because guess what? The Superman trailer came out. Putty's here. He's from
Yes.
Puttyman. You can see him on the YouTube. His stuff will be in the description below. And that's JD from the Donuts, JohnnyDonuts 777. And his stuff will probably be in the same place. He likes to review things like wrestling.
Especially wrestling.
Mostly just wrestling.
Go check us out on Spotify now.
Check him out on Spotify. I'm not there. I could be.
You are there.
You have to look if you want to know.
Yes, you have to go to Spotify to find out if Campo.
And on Putty's channel, there is a lot of Sonic. There's a lot of
Sonic.
Sonic fan art.
Gotta go fast.
Fan art, be scared. Fan fiction. He's very into
wow.
it.
Yeah.
It's
some Sonic deviant art.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna talk
That's
about
gonna get
Superman,
creepy.
the Superman trailer where he's doing Superman stuff. And what did you guys think?
I'm sold. If the movie's 80% as good as the trailer, it's gonna be amazing. Because the trailer was shot beautifully.
It's a 9 out of 10 trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the modern take on the John Williams score playing in the background.
So here's my question for you guys then. And just to jump right in the beginning of that trailer, what do you think is happening in that moment with crypto? Because it's got to be something to do with kryptonite. You know what I mean? I mean something that in that fathom, I guess. I don't know. It's like it's interesting to see it because if this is like an origin story for this world, then you definitely have crypto and probably have other family members when it comes to you know what I mean.
You do see Metamorpho.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which he can absorb powers, right? So maybe
Metamorpho can absorb Superman's power, but you also it's been revealed that the engineer is also in the trailer.
Yeah, the engineer's in the trailer too. And Lex Luthor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
And Wonder Man.
Yeah.
And comic accurate Guy Gardner.
Guy says Wonder Man.
Isn't it Wonder Man?
Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Terrific? I'm thinking the other guy.
Wonder Man's the Marvel.
The Marvel guy. They look the same. They are kind of the same character.
It's honestly, it looks pretty good. It's
the tone, the way it looks visually. And again, if James Gunn, the way he is with characters, is able to pull off everything, I feel like DC said, like, you know what, Gunn, you're good. We're giving you creative control. Blow this out, just do something with this, and let's compete with Marvel. And if they did, I love my Marvel, but God, DC is going to be freaking awesome to see then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, they nailed it because I don't know if you paid attention really to like aesthetics of it, the way that the mannerisms of the characters are, and the way that they look visually. Lois Lane and Clark Kent are basically one of ones from 1979 Superman.
Yeah.
I get a little bit of Superman Rebirth in this too, the Mark Waid run.
Yeah, comic book wise, but
yeah,
it really feels like it's taking the identities of what they are from that point. And for me, as far as comic book movies go, Superman 1979 fully captures the idea of what, especially at that time in the comics, Superman was. Like, I'm not even going to hate on Zack Snyder's version of Superman. That's great. Right. If everyone wants to hate on it, fine, feel free. I don't like the guy, but you already know that. That version has never been and never will be comic book accurate. Like, there's been slightly more grittier versions of Superman, but they've never been like that. Like bleak.
Yeah.
And I feel like this completely gets us the feeling of hope exists. The little kid in a war-torn country putting up the flag and saying Superman is what a little child would do if Superman existed in the world. That would be like a god. Like, who are you praying to? Like, I know Superman exists. Please help me. Like, he doesn't know any better that Superman might not come. They just but there's a feeling of hope. Like, maybe if I call for Superman, he'll come.
He'll arrive, yeah.
And it's like there's so much layered stuff to it. But that's what Superman is, and I don't even like Superman as a character. I'm not a Superman fanboy at all.
You can see, where is it? You can see him in the background here. Oh, there he is.
Oh, I am a fan. About? Yeah, but that's 90s Superman with long hair.
Yeah.
Well, see, another thing I like about this is this Superman.
It's not even mine. It's Marco's. I just stole it.
Good steal.
This feels optimistic, but the way the tone is, even with like the brighter tones, if James Gunn does it right, and he was to do anything with Batman, he can go for those darker tones, but the really that older like '80s kind of thing, back when it was like the original two movies, where it has a little more of a darker feel, but it still fits into the atmosphere of that other world.
I
I mean, does it
think
make sense what I'm saying? Like,
I think there's an opportunity here, okay, in what you're saying, in a sense. So, first of all, Superman doesn't need to look dark and gray to be
exactly
a serious movie. Number one,
right.
okay. Number two, because the world doesn't look like that. It's not how the world looks. Number two, Batman exists mostly in the realm of night. So instead of
Yep.
shooting Gotham as this like dirty, grimy, I mean, obviously it could be like ghetto-y,
There are
dirty, grimy,
slums.
like
Yeah.
always gray and like color palette swapped place. Just make it so Batman only comes out at night, and then you don't have to show that, so that they can exist. Because in the daytime, I bet you Gotham looks like Metropolis, like a normal place in the daytime.
Also, like you
Okay.
could, they've based Gotham is based off of New York City, right?
Yeah, like
New York
look
City,
at the
you have your
Batman.
slums, but you also have places like the Upper East Side, which is like beautiful.
Look at Penguin. In the daytime, it looks like a normal place in Gotham.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
doesn't look like, oh, it's some weird futuristic, like high tech.
yeah. Good
You
point.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? It looks like a normal place. And I don't think even in the Zack Snyder movies, it really had that much of an imbalance. It was more like when you got to like Batman Forever or like Batman and Robin, where Gotham looked really strange.
It was too
Well,
cartoony.
well, even
They,
in this sense, good.
sorry, I was gonna say they overdid it with the camp in that.
Yeah, they were gay as hell in a good way.
Well, like I said, the only thing
Released the Joel Schumacher cut.
Yep.
the only thing I say is, as far as lighting and how the characters are, because the way I'm thinking of it is thinking like Gunn when he did Suicide Squad. You know what I mean? It feels like that atmosphere could fit into this, but with a more I don't want to say bleak, but more like it feels like it has like a vibe like the old anime series. You know what I mean? Where it feels like it's in that detective comics kind of like you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying with that, and that would feel kind of nice and everything because even I could see
Action
Gunn
Comics, Detective Comics was Batman.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. But with Detective Comics, but like just the old spy ones and everything, and using that tone with the way this tone feels as far as even like the visually, I think it could really work. And if that was something Gunn was thinking about, that would be a fun way to actually take on that character. If it was anything close like that. So I don't know. I mean, that's all. I just think that has an opposite canvas when it comes to like um, it could be dark, but it doesn't have to be gritty dark. It would be normal, like you said, but you
You
could
could
still
still
have
have a
darkness in it.
dark character, but have it take place in the daylight.
It can
Yeah.
also take place at night.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
I think that's a big thing that a lot of Superman movies are missing, maybe minus Superman 2, which has a lot of night scenes. They're all like in the daytime. Why does Superman have to be in the daytime? Like, wouldn't most crimes be happening at night?
Yeah.
And
But
wouldn't
then
that make
again,
more sense for his
you're
secret
foiling a
identity?
billionaire. You're foiling a billionaire's plot, which can take place during the day too, right?
You could do it at
It's
any time of
it's
the day.
it's white collar. It's more white collar crime, right?
It can take place at any time of the day.
Mhm.
And like a Marvel doesn't really have a specific time of day when people
It could be
do
any
stuff.
time, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's really weird that we're locking ourselves into like what time of day you can do stuff. Um, but yeah, do we see a few nice little Easter eggs? Guy Gardner looks really stupid.
Yeah.
But
It's comic
also
accurate, but stupid.
if they do it okay, okay, I won't be upset with it. I feel like we didn't need the prosthetic nose. You could have just, I mean, I guess Nathan. Surprisingly, what's his name, Corenswet,
Corenswet, yeah.
looks weirdly like Nathan Fillion, so maybe that's why you slapped the nose on him.
Maybe.
Um, but yeah, it looks pretty solid. I like what I saw. Mr. Terrific looks great.
Yeah.
Anything else from Putty?
No, now you can think of.
Anything else from JD?
I don't know. The cast looks interesting. I like the cast.
Tell
I
me about
really
the
do.
cast.
Well, I mean, was it Isabel Merced as Hawkgirl?
Oh yeah, we saw Hawk Girl. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I
Wait.
guess maybe because we saw Hawkman in the last one, so like it's not. It didn't feel like so new. I mean, I really liked him. What was his name? The guy that played him. Oh my god, I don't know. He was really good though. I liked him as
Well,
That was in he was in
like Adonis something. I think.
so question then, how would you want James Gunn to handle Green Lantern? Because that feels like it'd be hard, or do you think it'd be pretty simple to do?
I think it'll be pretty simple.
Aldous Hodge.
There you go. I said
He
Adonis.
is excellent in Cross. If you haven't watched
The new
Cross.
show.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll check that out.
Cross is excellent.
Who was a better Alex Cross, him or Tyler Perry?
He's definitely a better Alex Cross. Different take on Alex Cross.
Then Medea.
Yes, than Medea.
Medea is Alex Cross. I'd watch
only
the shit out of
only
that.
if he was dressed as Medea.
I would watch the shit out of that.
Medea Cross.
Why I got all these crosses? Okay, anyways.
Oh Lord Jesus.
So
Oh
what,
Jesus, it's a fire.
It's a fire.
I ran out of the house, didn't grab no shoes or nothing.
All right, this is not the Medea show. Putty, what were you saying?
The Green Lantern thing. I don't remember how I said it, but I guess basically, how would you want James Gunn to handle that? Because it seems like it'd be pretty difficult.
Just do Green Lantern.
I mean, would you put CGI into it? Like, how would you?
You
How would you
kinda
put
have to.
CGI into it.
Yeah, you're right. I guess so.
But have them. They don't need to wear. Like, if the problem is that they need to be in those like super, like it looks like just their skin color changed to like a suits. Just do what they did with Guy Gardner and put him in like a flight suit kind of with a jacket on.
Mhm.
Like you can. That's how I would do it. Make them kind of look like flight suits because they're in space, so it'd be kind of like a space suit type of thing.
But it's gonna be, was it Green Lantern Corps, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's gonna do Green Lantern Corps.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident that they will move past Hal Gardner, Hal Johnson. Oh my
Hal
god,
Jordan?
bro, what is happening? Joanne McLeod, Hal Johnson, and Joanne McLeod.
Shout
they're
out
gonna
to
move
Body
past-
Break.
They're gonna move past Hal Jordan quite quickly. He's gonna quickly become a villain, and then they're gonna just go to the Kyle Rayner era, I believe, like pretty fast. Jon Stewart, Kyle Rayner.
I was gonna say I could see the Jon Stewart
Well, they
era.
already have a Jon Stewart, so
Yeah.
all right. Well, that's it because Putty has nothing else to say, and
No.
let us know what you guys thought about the trailer in the comment section below, and let us know who you think should play the Batman.